Round 2, fight! So we can leave behind the first course entirely now that we got all 7 stars. We'll see how likely it is to get an entire course done in one segment. I'd like to keep them lower than half an hour if possible. So, you know, if we get ones that are sort of smaller area, there might be a couple opportunities with the first couple courses here. So, Time Worm Temple Beyond the Broken Bridge. Yeah, let's say that one 5 times fast. So this looks pretty cool and desolate. Although it looks like there's going to be a lot of really annoying jumping that's going to be going on in here. So we'll find out. So we got this really cool music track too. I didn't really get a chance to mention, or I kind of forgot to the first time, but I think all the music in here is custom made. So no remix tracks from other games. I mean, you know, it could be a good thing depending on your personal preferences on that. I don't mind hearing some good original music. I mean, there's always lots of great custom music that we can hear. Okay, so we're on this guy, and I think I can just long jump right over here, right? Cool. Let's actually jump into the star, not jump off. So that one was pretty simple. I'm not expecting too many crazy difficult stars. So Sunken Swamp Secret. Okay, so that wasn't what we wanted. You recovered 8 of the power stars. Okay, is there something you're trying to tell me? Anyway, so we can still see several other stars just sort of floating around down here. And so yeah, not only is, you know, this is a nice sort of counterpoint to the Mario 64 hack that Cody's doing right now, but he also picked up his Pokemon Platinum LP again, which I was glad to see because he's a much more efficient. Whoa! Yeah, he's a much more efficient Pokemon player than I am. Like, oh, come on. Yeah, anyway, I am not one to have a lot of patience for the more grindy mechanics of Pokemon. I'm pretty casual with that stuff. Like, I just really don't like spending time doing stuff like EV training. And, you know, we'll see if we have any better luck going on the right path. Looks basically the same. But yeah, I don't like doing EV training, and I definitely don't like breeding to get, you know, perfect stat Pokemon. He's got a little bit more patience. I don't think he really does much with breeding, at least anywhere near as much as the really hardcore people, but, you know, yeah, God bless anyone that has that kind of patience to really get the high stat Pokemon. You know, whatever. I caught you in the wild. I mean, because for a casual guy like me, nothing can sort of sap your interest faster than grinding on, you know, a bunch of Goldeen or Psyduck, you know, just to raise a specific stat. I mean, I can only do that for so long at a stretch. I think the worst well, not the worst, I mean, the most I really ever did was back in Gen 1, you know, locking myself in the unknown dungeon. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to eat that death. I don't know why I didn't long jump. Yeah, anyway, I locked myself in the unknown dungeon, or Cerulean dungeon, whichever terminology you prefer, and, you know, tried to just spend as much time as I could grinding my team up to level 100 the hard way. You know, it's like, oh, you know, you can use, you know, the rare candy cheats. Oh, great. Blue coin switch. That's my favorite. Was there any point to going this way? Apparently not, because I think this is where I started. What's up here at the top where these swamps are guarding? Yeah. Oh, so I want to get up there somehow, apparently. I guess that's the broken bridge. That looks like a bridge and it's broken. So let's just take the short way down. But yeah, grinding in Pokemon Red and Blue, yeah, just get a bunch of like ethers and elixirs and try to keep your stats up as much as, you know, or your PP for moves for the mons as much as you can, and full restores in case they take damage like that. And just see how long you can last grinding against, like, you know, the wild Chansey, or and I forget all kinds of stuff, you know, like Alakazam and stuff. But you want something like Chansey because they give out like a buttload of experience points. Okay, this is going to get a little bit tedious fast here. But yeah, other than that, I think I've talked about it, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back into doing like Halo Legendary, although I'm gonna regret that as soon as I get past like a couple levels, because if you're anyone that's played some of the Halo games on Legendary, you know that that's a lot bigger of a skill challenge than doing something like heroic difficulty. But you know, so wall kicks, maybe wall kicks will work. Wait, this is a gap. Oh, it's right against the wall. That's cool. But anyway, so other things I can talk about, now that I've started seeing commercials for it on TV instead of just seeing the trailer on the internet. Okay, why can't I jump off this wall? Oh, ooh, that's cool. Alright, fire jets. No! How did I fall? Come on, man. Alright, that's one for the fail highlight videos. Ow. I don't know why I did a ground pound there. What is going on? I don't like that. But yeah, I've seen trailers for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie starting to show on TV, and so that's been a thing that's been kind of the subject of some good memes. Everyone that's kind of followed it will remember the absolutely disastrous original concept of the Sonic character. And you know, it's still not perfect looking by any means, but oh my god, this jump is the worst. I'm gonna die on this jump. So now, I mean, you know, my expectations for it originally were something like around like live action Smurf movie. Now I might have upgraded to somewhere close to like Detective Pikachu, where, you know, it probably won't be completely god-awful horrible. Alright, I'm gonna save here because I really don't want to have to do that wall kicking again. It shouldn't be like god-awful horrible, but at the same time, you know, I'm not expecting anything that's good. It's probably just gonna be like forgettable, you know. Yeah, some funny moments, but yeah, we'll see. I'm still kind of, you know, in the air of how well the whole Jim Carrey as Robotnik thing will be, you know, will be played out. Because, I mean, it was one of those casting choices, like, when I first saw it, I was like, is that like a joke cast or something? Because, you know, it just did not seem like something that would have happened, you know, that would have just been like, oh, that's a realistic casting choice. But, you know, apparently, you know, it ended up being. And I mean, I guess, you know, you're gonna pretty much know what you're gonna be getting from a character that Jim Carrey is portraying. So we'll see. I mean, I guess we probably had, you know, a very wide selection of performances for the Robotnik character over the years. I mean, you can go back to just how different the portrayals were, from like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog to the Sonic Sad-Am series. You know, the really wacky and meme-filled Long John Baldry portrayal and adventures to, you know, and that's why I did a save state, to the much more serious, by comparison, portrayal. Okay, apparently I can't wall kick off of this wall. I don't know why. Yeah, Jim Cummings. Okay, apparently it doesn't want me to do it at an angle. Alright. And then, you know, we'll get into... You could get into something like Sonic X. You know, and... Which has kind of been with the baseline for how he's appeared in the video games. But... So I guess for better or for worse, this will probably be, you know, its own thing. So, you know, that's only going to be, you know, a few weeks away. And that was one of the things that was got delayed. So it was one of those movies I never thought was ever going to end up happening. But yeah, we're, you know, what, like it's a month away maybe? And hey, there we are. So what star we got next here? Ancient Ascension. So more climbing. So what haven't I climbed? I guess maybe that big thing? Guess that'll be our next one. But in less memey or meme-ish or whatever, I don't know how to say because it's a weird thing. But yeah, movie-wise, I've been pretty happy with the Stephen King adaptation revival that's been going on, because I've been a big Stephen King book fan for forever, and you know, so it's been great seeing some new adaptations that aren't, you know, sort of like cheaply made TV movies. All right, I guess we want to like maybe a double jump or some triple jump maybe, or well, that's not going to do it. Yeah, it's something. I guess it really kind of kicked off a bit with the It adaptation, with the first part coming out a couple years ago now, and had a couple, and then had a couple other ones like the Pet Sematary remake, which was kind of mixed reactions, but I liked it. It was a good contrast to the more campy 80s version of that movie, and the same thing with the It remake, I guess you call it, with that being a much more kind of serious take on the material, and much like I guess, wow, much like, I guess you'd say, a contrast from like Batman '89 to The Dark Knight, where, you know, it was probably like good that it was a really different take on the Pennywise character between actors. So, you know, you can still go back and forth and compare, you know, which performance you kind of like better. I like I said, like Heath Ledger's performance is usually pretty universally praised, but I'll still always be kind of partial to Jack Nicholson's Joker. But it's really one of those things where, you know, the performances were perfect for the movie that they were in. Like if you tried to transplant, you know, one to the other, it just really wouldn't work. All right, so now coin collecting time. But yeah, so the It adaptations were something I was really happy with overall, because it was one of those things where, you know, it was in development for so long. It was something I was just getting to the point where I was convinced, you know, it just wasn't going to happen, because like I've just been hearing rumors of the development for, oh gosh, I have no clue, at least, you know, I want to say like 10 years before the first part came out. Okay, so let's have more fun with failing with blue coins. Where? Oh, so they're gonna be behind me. Oh, okay. Let me try that one more time because I can get that now that I know which direction they're coming from. But yeah, so any of those movies that's been in development hell for so long, it's always great when they. Oh my god! I jumped over it. You can't be serious. I know it's gonna be one of those cases where I don't need them all like I did with the last course, but this one at least I know it's possible to get them all. I just have to like not jump over. Yes, got them all. And hey, I guess going back to Stephen King stuff, if you're not tired of me hearing me talk about that yet, you know, you have those movies that came out. There's Dr. Sleep, which I haven't got a chance to watch yet, but I think it's coming out like on Blu-ray and all that good stuff pretty soon, so should have a chance to rent that because I missed it in theaters. It was like of all the movies I got to see, I didn't get a chance to watch that one. Okay, now it's one of those cases where I can't remember if there was any coins up here. Probably not, but I'm really looking for red coins. Oh, well, there's one down there. Okay, well, let me grab these coins up here because once again, I don't know how strict it's going to be. But yeah, so we have that, and then there's been some good TV adaptations that are coming along, better quality overall than they used to be, because they used to be like, oh, just pump out stuff for cheap and whatever. Because like, for anything that's sort of at least fondly remembered, like the It TV movie, then you always had really cheesy, low quality stuff like the Langoliers and Tommy Knockers adaptations, which is really like, oh, so you're given a budget of $0 and it shows. So yeah, that's so we got that because there's a new adaptation of The Stand. I honestly can't remember what network it is off the top of my head, but a new miniseries of that could be pretty promising because that was probably one of the better ones. But even with that one being a 6-hour miniseries, they still end up having to leave a lot of stuff out. So I'm not sure how much time how long of a miniseries this new one will be. But all right, there's probably red coins in here, and there's one red coin. Once again, I should probably monitor better. So there's 5. I should probably monitor better if I see coins. Alright, so let's do another climb. So looking at the clock, I think, as long as we don't have too much trouble finding this coin, we might actually have a decent shot at doing this all in one go. Hey, no! Ugh. I hate those Shy Guys. So annoying. But yeah, with the oh my god. I don't know if I need this coin, but I want to grab it. So I know I probably don't need it because I know there's a few more regular coins near where the red coin star appears. But yeah, with all the Stephen King, it also gives me hope that maybe some other ones might end up getting remade. Like I know there's the 1980s Running Man adaptation with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I would really love to see one that's closer to the book. Without giving any spoilers away, the main thing would be that the ending would be very hard to find a way to adapt in any way, shape, or form in today's kind of climate with things. I don't want to say too much you know, because I don't want to really give it away. But God, I really hope that there wasn't one up on the top, because I don't want to have to do that stupid wall kicking again. But we'll see. Okay, well, we're gonna have all the coins we need for sure. Wait, was that it? Okay, I thought I saw a red coin twinkling there for half a second. I was trying to be like keeping half an eye out for something glittering. That's one reason why I'm kind of glad I managed to get this thing set up so I could actually have it set up to go to my TV screen instead of just looking at my laptop monitor, because it's a much bigger screen to look at. So slightly less likely that I'll miss something like twinkling off in the distance, because, you know, watch the recap. Okay, of course there was nothing. Whatever. Alright, no damage, so that's fine. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, there was red coins. At least one red coin. And how do I get up on these guys? Where's the best way? Well, let me get the 100 coin star a while. Yeah, so I'd love to see a new Running Man adaptation. That's a much more serious take on the material, because yeah, the Running Man adaptation, while it's a fun 80s Arnold movie, it really could not be any more different from the book if it tried. It's like they basically took the concept, we got a game show and some of the character names are the same, that's about it. Okay, I can't get up that way. I'm probably gonna have to jump off from one of these towers. Now I was trying to remember what tower I haven't been on yet. Oh, okay, so yeah, there's one there, so what, I have 5, right? Alright, so I have 2 there, so that's 6 and 7, so let me find one that's... Oh, wait, was there one in here somewhere, around here somewheres? Okay, there it is. Cool. So now we just gotta get ourselves over there. I think a long jump should work. Gotcha! Well, no, I wanna stay on there, so let me see if I can get a slightly better angle. There we go. That'll take care of that. I think beyond that, because, yeah, you know, other than that, like I said last time, there's not quite as many movies I'm sort of looking forward to this year. I think I have, like, there's a couple of the Marvel movies coming out, which I'm hoping that they're going to be sort of, maybe, like, lower scale ones, because I think we need a breather from the huge scale of, what we've been with in, recently with like the whole Endgame and all that stuff. But anyway, well, we managed to get through that course really quickly, so I'm pretty happy with that. Got another entire course done in one segment. We'll see how many more times we get lucky like that. I'm gonna guess that some of these other courses are gonna get a lot larger as we go ahead forward in the game, so once again, it may be something that we don't end up getting every star in one go like we did these last couple times. But anyway, so that'll do it for now, and we'll pick it back up again with course number 3. Later, everyone.